The federal government of Nigeria, under the regime of Major General Muhammadu Buhari, has decided to continue the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, NNAMDI KANU. The Federal High Court in Abuja has slated November 26th for the commencement of the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, with 5 prosecution witnesses lined up to testify against him. This is reported by Punch newspaper. On Tuesday, they saw the hearing notice issued on November 24th for the Thursday proceeding. Copies of the hearing notices were served on the prosecution team in the office of the Attorney General of the Federation and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Justice Binta Yako had since March 28, 2019 revoked the bail granted the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and ordered his arrest and also directed that his trial on charges of treasonable felony would proceed in his absence. But the court had not yet had any sitting on the case since then. The same treasonable felony is the same that was put at Omoyele Sowore, and with some other charges here and there. More or less, they are trying to unseat the democratic government of Major General Muhammadu Buhari. That's what they claim. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu had to escape for his life. He had to run out of his hometown, out of his father's compound. And the way he did this, it was a very tough one on him. And of course, followers of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, his family, both parents are late now, and he said they died as a result of the shock. He said some IPOB members, family members, were able to transport him across the wall, transport him across the river, and eventually landed in Benin Republic. I think when he got to Benin Republic, he made use of his British passport, which I believe immediately he heard gunshots. He must have picked up his British passport and moved with this, and probably his Nigerian passport too. Although he said he's not in Nigeria, he's not a Nigerian. And of course, I don't think there's anyone who wants to associate with that name Nigeria, as a lot of people are yet to come to explain. They've not been able to explain, or at least give us the meaning of Nigeria. We know who gave the name Nigeria to Nigeria. But according to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he said, this means nigger area. And a lot of people are also looking at that, and some claim the name is gotten from River Niger. But whatever that is, the point is that that contraption is not working, and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been pushing for a break, not because he's the first person. A lot of groups have been pushing for a break, but right now we are not asking for bloodshed anymore. People have died as a result of the one Nigerian thing and the breakaway thing. A lot of blood has been shed. Even right now, people are dying. People died as a result of this. Lekki Toll Gate was still a part of the major problem that we have on ground. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has ever since used diplomatic approaches, although there have been a bit of violence, not from IPOB members per se, but from the federal government of Nigeria, the regime of Major General Muhammadu Buhari, trying to stifle protests, stifle voice of dissent, stifle any gathering. They've proscribed the group, Indigenous People of Biafra. They've been proscribed as a terrorist organization. And the leader of this group, or the comrades of this group, work freely in countries that frown against terrorism. So one would wonder, is this double standard, or are they saying the terrorism is not international but a localized national terrorism? Is that what they mean? That is what people are asking, because we've not seen any attributes, characteristics according to the international rules and policies and that guides terrorism, or that defines terrorism. We've not seen them fit into any of this at all. But for matter of convenience for this regime, so as to be able to continue in their diabolic and crazy, wicked, evil reign and empire, they've decided to do this. They've decided to conspire among themselves, and they would have done this without the help of certain individuals in the southeast of Nigeria, particularly from the same ethnic group, tribe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from. They worked together to proscribe IPOB so that they can keep their balance, because they were afraid that things might turn. They don't know where this might, just the same thing that's happening right now with the NSAS. They don't know where this might turn into, so they begin to kill some few people and do all whatever it is that they always get themselves involved in. So the judge, acting on an application by the lead prosecuting counsel, Mr. Magaji Labaran, anchored our orders for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's arrest and trial in absentia on the defendant's failure to appear in court since April 25, 2017, without any reasonable explanation. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Ejiofor, had opposed the prosecution oral application and asked to be given more time to file his defense. He insisted that Nnamdi Kanu's disappearance was as a result of soldiers' invasion of his home in Afaruku near Umuahia, Abia State, during military Operation Python Dance 2, staged to quell agitation for Biafra Republic in September 2017. But the judge held that she had, in a judgment on a civil suit filed by Nnamdi Kanu, ruled that there was no nexus between the said military invasion and the disappearance of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. She overruled the objection, noting that the request for explanation of the defendant's absence from court was belated. She said that Kanu had violated the conditions and terms of the bail granted to him on April 17, 2017 by staying away from court without any justification. The court had on February 20, 2018 ordered the separation of Nnamdi Kanu's trial from that of his original co-defendants to put a stop to further delays resulting from the indigenous people of Biafra leaders' continued absence from court. Nnamdi Kanu's sureties had been ordered by the court to either produce the indigenous people of Biafra leader in court or show cause why they should not forfeit their 100 million naira bail bonds. A 7th senator, Enyinaya Abaribe, is among Kanu sureties, and that amount of money that they claim they dropped is still Nigerian money. It's still money that belongs to all of us. It doesn't belong to Enyinaya Abaribe or any of those people. It's the same money that they stole, that they used in bailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The matter is, however, pending before the Court of Appeal in Abuja. Meanwhile, the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra on Tuesday said that it will resist any attempt to arrest Abaribe over the case. The MASOB leader Uchenna Madu made this known in a statement in Oka, the Anambra State capital. The group also attacked the Alhaji Uyerima Shetima-led Arewa Youth Consultative Forum for calling for Abaribe's arrest for not being able to produce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The statement reads in part, AYCF stinking vomit against Senator Enyinaya Abaribe is an expression of a sadistic and tribalistic ethnic group in Nigeria. Distinguished Abaribe surety to Kanu and that of Ali Senator Ali Dume to Maina Masop said, Maina was a corrupt criminal that shamelessly looted public funds when he was the chairman of the defunct National Pension Tax Team. Senator Enyinaya Abaribe, standing as surety for Nnamdi Kanu, was an unanimous decision of Indigbo. It was not a personal venture. The baseless, treasonable, and felonious court case against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is closed because the Nigerian government knows it. They know they have no evidence against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any attempt to arrest Senator Enyinaya Abaribe will be resisted by the Indigbos, and I hope they stand by their words to resist the arrest of Enyinaya Abaribe, because it is a known fact that they speak, they talk without acting. Many of them, I'm not saying all of them, they are the reason why things are the way it is. But unfortunately for them, things will no longer remain the same because there is no division anymore. It's no longer Yoruba, Hausa, it is now the conglomeration of people who are feeling the same pain coming together, and it has come through end SARS protests. There is no going back to all of this. No matter what they do, the zoo must fall. No matter what they do, that banana republic must go back to where it comes from. No matter what they do, people, youth, are going to take back their future. We are going to separate the chaff from the real. All of those people who have gathered together, using one means or the other, to foster, to push their agenda, will be brought down. it is no longer going to be business as usual. So, guys, what's your opinion as regards this?